Hi grade 11s, welcome to this video. Today we'll be drawing a cylinder that has a hexagonal pyramid hole. So as you can see, I have my starting point O. I'm going to start with the auxiliary view, which has a diameter of 48. So I'm going to take that diameter and make it to get the radius divided by 2, get my radius here, put it at my starting point. Then I start drawing the circle, which is the auxiliary view. Immediately, I'm going to go, still with the radius, from each point of the center line, just dividing my circle into 12 equal parts. Then I'm going to now draw my hexagon, which has each side of 18. Sorry. Then I'm going to mark it on each side, there by 2, by 6, by 12, by 8. And then all these points come to the center using a hidden detail line. So there is my auxiliary view. Then from there, I'm just going to go 10 out. To get my XY line. It will be my starting point. Then I'm just going to copy the front view. With a length of 64. And then to get the cutting plane, we need to measure 22. Then take your 30, then draw the cutting plane. Then I can project my pyramidal holes in points. This is my O. All my funds are going to be going there. So there are my points. And I can get my XY below there. Then I can project. I'm going to start projecting the pyramidal hole first, then I will go back for the cylinder. So once I have my points, I can just go to the XY line. I will start with my apex, which is O. Go to O there, and come to this line, mark it. Then F and C are in line. E and D. Lastly, A and B. And I will lightly join the so let's project them. Then we take all of our points to the apex. While we are still doing that, we can project this to the to the other XY line. So that is your 45. Then we just take our points up. Let's project the space first. So we will take our points only to that until there. There we are. And then we can label it as well here. Then we have B, A, E, and D, so that when we take our points across, we can know which one is which. Here we have ED, FC, AB. So now that they are all here, let's make sure that we can project them. That's not too high. Don't want to really have too many lines. So this is my C. My C will be meeting with C here. Then B and D. We have B here. We have D this side. And A and E. We have E. We have A. And then lastly here is our F. Then our apex will be up there, which is going to be the only point that we are going to extend, which is our O. Then I can immediately join them. Then take them all to the apex. So that is our pyramidal hole. We can label our point, as I've said, this is our F, C. Then here we have E, D. Then we're going to have our B here and A there. So those are our points for the pyramidal. Now the cutting plane cuts the pyramid at these points here. So at 4 points, and we need to bring those points down and also to the side. So it's cutting OC. This is our O, by the way. OC. We have B and D to O. We have line BD in BO, then DO here, then A to O and E to O. A to O is being cut here, E to O being cut here, then lastly FO right here. So those points you can now join. Then because it is hollow and you're looking at it from the top, you will be seeing this bit. So F to O, you will then outline that line there. And then same thing for this side. It's cutting CO here. So where my C is. Then BD to O. You have B to O at this point, D to O at this point. Then AE to O. E to O, then A to O, and lastly F. F is being cut right there. You can join your points. And then we now need to figure out what is it that we will be seeing when the hole is there and all these lines that are inside. We're going to outline them because they'll be visible to you. So that's how the section is for the hole. Now let us do the pyramid, the cylinder. So the cylinder, it's the one that I divided into 12 equal parts. I'm now going to bring down the lines for the cylinder. We already have 10 and 4 here. 10 and 4. So now we'll bring 11 and 9. Then we will bring 8 and 12. Then 1 and 7 are in the middle. 1, 7 in line with O. Then 2 and 6. 3 and 5. Then 4 there. So you can just label it at one point. It's really up to you. Then now to the auxiliary view to get our points. So I'm going to start with 4, which is in line with 10. So 4 is there. Then I'm going to bring 4 straight down. And my 4 is in line with O. So I'm going to have 4 here. And my 10 will be here. And then next thing I'm going to do 5 and 9 because they are in line 5 and 9. So I'm going to bring that 3 and 5 line. Okay, let's do that again. 5 and 9. This is my line for 5 and 9. I'm going to the point there immediately write 5 and then 9 here. So where I mark 5, I'm just going to bring that point to the side, write 9 and 6 and 8. Next write 6. Bring point 6 down. Place my compass so that I don't lose my point. Put 6 immediately next to it. Then bring down 8, which is here. Then my 6 will be in line with my 8. So this is 7. I have to bring that 1 and 7 line down. So this is my 7. So far I have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Now I'm going to get the points below. Starting with my 1. 1 is in line with 7. Oops. All the way to 1. That's 1. 12 and 2. So on the line for 8, I'm going to make 12. On the line for 6, I'm going to mark 2. Then our last 2 points, 11 and 3, which is there. Where 5 is, I'm going to mark my 3. Then where 9 is, which is here, I'm going to mark my 11. So those are my 12 points. I know it's a lot of lines, but it's very important. That's why it's important to label. Then using a very light construction line, in freehand, you can just join them. You join them like that, and you're going to now project them going this way because we still need to get the cylinder for the right view and for the left view. So let me get I moved my visualizer. Let me get my 45-degree line, about 10 millimeters, 20 millimeters away from the top view. Then I'll get my XY line first. then 45. This will be my x3, y3. So I will just project my points both ways. 2 and 12, 11 and 3, 10 and 4, 9 and 5, 8 and 6, and 7. So now that I've joined my points, we need to now get where our cutting plane is cutting. It's cutting line 4 here. So I'm going to bring that point down to 4. So these are our points. It's cutting here. So I'm going to bring that straight down to 4. 4 is in this line. And then it's cutting 3 and 5. So our line 3 is this one here. Our line 5 is this one here. You can make my points quickly. Then it's cutting 2 and 6 here. This was for 3 and 5. 2 and 6 is being cut there. So I have my 2 on this line, and I have my 6 as well up there. So quickly join them. Then 1 and 7 being cut here. 7 there, 1 at the bottom. Then 8 and 12 being cut here. Where is for the 8? It's in line with 6. Then 12 is in line with 2, which is here. And then 11 and 9 are being cut here. This is our 9 here. And this is 11. Then lastly 10 is being cut there. So those are our points. You can just lightly join them. So that is our section. And then you will see that we are not required to show it in detail, so we will only show a little bit of the back. Let me just outline my section. So there it is. So that is your sectional top view. The whole top piece has been cut off. We are not required to show any hidden detail. So that is what you have when you're looking at your cylinder from the top. Let's now do the sectional right view. Let's just finish with the sectional views because the left view is not sectioned. So I'll just project my point up. So for the sectional right view, you're looking at your drawing from the right. And you need to show what's going to remain if you are looking at your drawing from the right. And what you're going to see basically is only the top part because this would be sectioned, would be cut off. So this is the only part that you will be seeing. So I'll only be focusing on taking the top points. You are welcome to still project these ones and create a circling construction. I'm just doing this because of time purposes. So I'm going to project my 1. So all my points have been projected. So I'm going to just label them down here. This is 1. This is 2 and 12. This is 3 and 11. This is 4 and 10. This is 9 and 5. 9 and 5. Then this is my 8, 6, then 7. Just so I know when I join them up there. So now that I have that, I'm going to start projecting. So you can see my 4 will be here. My 3 and 5. We have 3 here. We have 5 that side, we have 3 this side. Then 2 and 6. 6, 2. Then here we will have 1 and 7, 7, 1, 8, 12. So I have my 8, I have my 12 this side, 9 and 11. 9, 11, then lastly 10 will be in here. So that is our circle. Just making sure that it's in line. So our 10 is touching the hole. So there it is. When I outline, I'm going to make sure that it goes and touches there. And then now for the section, it's cutting 4 here. This is my 4. Then it's cutting 3 and 5. Then move on to 2 and 6. There's my 6. There is my, wait, is it 2? Yes, 2 and 6. And then 7. It's being cut here and 1. Then it goes to cut 8 and 12. There's my 8. There's my 12. Then it continues to 9 and 11. There's my 9 and 11. Then lastly, it's cutting 10. 10 here. So that's my little, those are my points. Just outlining them for you. Let me just trace 10 quick. Here. So drawing them. As you can see, then that's what you're going to outline and hatch. So that is your sectional right view. Now for the left view, just going to be here. I'm going to now project my points up. And just so we can know which one is which, we have 1 through 12, 3, 11, 4, 10, 9, 5, 8, 6, 7. Then 10 will meet with 10 here. And up there as well. Then 9 and 11 here. 9, 11, down there as well. 9, 11. Then we will have our 8 and 12 here. With 8 this side, we have 12 this side. 8 and 12 at the top. 8, 12. Then we have 1 and 7 to the sides. 1, 7. Same thing here. 1, 7, 1 this way. Then we have 2 and 6. 6, 2. 6, 2. 3 and 5. 5, 3. 5, 3. 4 here. 4 also at the top. Then those are your points for the left view. So that's your cylinder in construction, but because you're looking at it from the left, you're looking at it from this left. This is your left. You'll be seeing only the top circle and the curve at the bottom. So we'll outline the top circle. So there is your cylinder. So far, you've done 4 of the things that you've been requested to do. Now it's time to draw the true shape. So for the true shape, I would normally just extend this point, then transfer my points there. But in this case, if I do that, it's going to be here. So I need to now ensure that I do it in a way that it's still there, but it doesn't really obstruct any of the other views. And I think I do have enough space here at the top. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to ensure that I project each of the points to this line, to line 4. Then I will take them and get my XY. So I'll take all my cutting plane points. Let me just make sure that I outline them or I pinpoint them properly so that it is clear which point I am taking down. I'm taking there, which is also here. Okay. So I'm going to put my pin here at A. I'm going to bring my points to line 4, even if it goes there, that's still fine. We'll start with 10. So I'm taking 10 to that line. 11 and 9 to that line. 8 and 12 to that line. point FO, AE, one in 7, BD, C, 2, 6, 35, B. So now that all of my points are there, I'm going to take them cross. I'm going to use my 45-degree set square, project them. Let me just move this and the my X3. I don't want to be too far out. So just after here, raise these few lines first. Okay, now I can take my points there at 45 degrees. I'm going to be taking them. Making sure that I extend. Then perpendicular to that, I'm just going to have my XY4. Just the now let's label our points. I've said this is 10. Then we have 11 and 9. Then next is 8 and 12. Then next is F. Next is AE. Next is 1, 7. Then BD. Then C. Then 2, 6, 35. Then we will have 4 on the slide here. So now that we have that, we're now going to use the top view to get our points. So we're going to start by 10. 10 is in line with 4. It hasn't changed. So we go to 10, get our point 10 and 4. Then we go to our XY4, then plot 10 and 4 there. Then we move on to 5, 9. Yes, 5, 9 because they are in line. Place it there. Then where 9 is, we place a mark. Where 5 is, you place a mark. Then next it's 8. Okay, since we are on the same line, let's continue to get our 11 and 3. So here It will be 11. 11 is up there. 3 will also be up there. Then let me just try zooming out a little. I think this is fine. Then we'll move to 8 and 12. 8 is in line with 6. So I'm going to place it here. Mark 8, come to this line. Mark 6. Then still at the same point, I'm going to open now to get 12, which is in line with 2. Then we will get our point 1. And we come here at 1. Get our point. Then we move it to 7. Seven is here. And just like that, we have our points for the circle. Now for the hole, point F is in line with point C. So we come at C, we make a point, we go to F, we make a point. Then secondly, we have A and B. Put A here, and A is here, B is here. Let me see this. Yeah, this is B. So B is supposed to be here. Then I didn't plot C correctly. This is B. This is A. So we'll go back to C. Then lastly, we need this point, which is the same. So we're going to go down now to get our ED. So C here, D is here. So we have D, E, F. We need to get C properly. So C was meant to be here. So that is my C. I can join my point. And then my circle. So there is my hatched through shape, and this is the end of that page that has a cylinder. I hope that this video helped you in at least understanding what to do. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.